back, relax, there's no rush in wrapping things up.
And we are back into this map here of Inferno with Gaimin Gladiators up a map there on Ancient. A very incredible comeback that they were able to put together on the T side of Ancient. Now heading into Inferno. They got to do it again on the T side here. We'll see if they can get off just as hot.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be where they shine, right? It's supposed to be their own comfortable spot. We saw it against ATK. So, well, at least a little bit. But in the end, it just didn't seem to be the actual whole truth. Now, once again, we start at the T side. Look fairly strong on Ancient. They get to continue it here. It's a strong B defense. You got 3 players here for TeamOne. It's a good read, too.
Full on execution in as well. Util rolling on out. Flashbang is really well placed, but doesn't alleviate too much of the stress. They're still pressuring. And look at that double entry coming through from Carson. Stanislaw to find all the success. Maluke desperate to try and find something back, but can't stop the bomb. Can't find a kill either. So now they are hoping for this fast flank to really pull off a lot of the heavy lifting for this retake. TRK just hunting things down. They cannot seem to find Carson. So elusive. Barton and Maluke both finding a kill apiece, but now a 3-on-2 still that they have to recover.
This should be unwinnable. With the spots that they're in, the crossfire they can set up, the way they can play their lives, they should not be even close to contention, and it won't be. As soon as they come cracking into the site, B Wills goes cracking some skulls, and the Gladiators win the opening pistol.
Lovely work being done from the Gladiators right there. Again, just kicking off proceedings with some incredible T sides so far. Just a straight B rush, but the utility that they throw out is very strong. That even the counter util coming through from TeamOne doesn't really offer up the defense that was necessary to deal with the pressure. So, good start so far on Inferno, at least for the Gladiators.
Well, back to this passive style of play. We saw this a little bit against ATK, where there were sometimes they'd get super fast, a little bit careless, but there's also those times where they played it really passive, reactionary to what TeamOne wanted to do with them, and I kind of like them doing that here. You don't know what they're going to throw out on the buy, whether it's going to be weapons and no util, a lot of util and bad weapons. So, it's probably cemented what the buy from TeamOne is on the other end now. And with it, they decide to take up towards B. You've got Cynic over towards Alt, trying to maybe find a couple of kills on the lurk. But it is really all a bait and switch, isn't it?
He's trying to play a little bit of trickery. Draw a lot of attention away from TeamOne camp. It's a really nice AG coming through, and they overwhelm him. Pesa still finding multi-kills, though. A lot of work being done with the Deagle from, like, I only half HP, but isn't enough. Spam for the smoke, and a lot of bullets being rattled off right there, but not in his favor. Not how he wanted to go. And the site being called clear there should confirm a pretty comfortable 2-0 start, and what potentially could be the making of a 3-0.
Yeah, it was costly, but those bullet tracers, man, they'll get the end of you. Maybe a bit too uncautious with that one as he just peppered him into the CT smoke, hoping for all to go well. But it's not really around you'd expect them to contend with anyway. So closer than it should have been. Not a win. I'd say a break even about that in the regard.
That's when I say, oh man, they just spammed me straight through the smoke. How do they know? Rats. Nothing I could have done there.
Man. If I only had an A1S.
Maybe next round. Or, well, not next round. Maybe the round after that. Bringing the victory 2 belts up.
Any other pistol? Who is that? I knew it was Carson.
It's so loud.
Yeah? Mad?
I know you're a fan of all things loud. So I'm going to go with no. I'm not too upset about it.
Good answer.
Not hurt.
Well, I can't say the same for TeamOne. They are looking a little bit hurt down in the dumps, whatever you want to call it. That's what they are. Because right now, not only are they about to be down 3-0, but they're about to be down a map too. So, I don't know, man. It already kind of feels like we're seeing the remnants of Ancient in this CT play. Sure, the pistol was a little bit closer than I would have anticipated, but if these setups on these force buys are going to show us anything to go off of in the future rounds, this game's not going to look all that great. I'll just throw that out there.
So I'm going to need some proactivity on the CT side here. More saved Deagles. It's nice. The chicken's looking to escape. Get out of there. Cynic's coming for you. Barton looking for an exit. Chip some heads off. We'll see if he can find it. Spot him out. Jeez. Doesn't even give him a chance to peek. Usually get a couple shots off before you get wall banged, but just one rejiggle and he's out.
No reason to stick around. Would you? Oh. Alright, that was kind of rude. Uncalled for.
Toxic even.
At least they're having a good time with it, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be. No doubt about it. Ancient, I mean, another L in the TeamOne column for them so far, yet to lift off on that map. And well, Inferno starting off exactly the way that you'd hope if you are Gladiators. Can they keep that energy up? They're going for a bonus round here. 2 Mac-10s, 2 Galils up against the full buy of TeamOne. So this round is a scary one for the Gladiators. They gotta be very careful with how they play about it.
Yeah, but still, the Gladiators are just sticking with this passive style of gameplay where they don't want to give anything up to TeamOne. And if they do, they want to make sure it's something tradable, something that'll definitely favor them in the end, regardless of how poorly it goes. And right now, I mean, I guess it's somewhat of a stalemate, right? You don't have TeamOne trying to take all this space. You don't have them making overextensions. Same thing kind of goes for the Gladiators. They're not getting too aggressive in taking map control. They're not trying to steal away some aim duels and opening picks. It's just pacificity across the board.
It looks like a pretty familiar default as well from what we saw out of last map. We just have Carson very patient, waiting for this sort of play that's attempted here, right? IDK just waiting for that flash to be called in. A deep banana smoke here. They're going to pull the pin on this re-execution, but look who's waiting for them. Oh my god, Carson!
Sit down.
Perfectly playing that one, and they're going to walk right in towards B. Look how far back Pesa is. He's going to react far too late for this one. A gap of that CT smoke. And it is going to offer up a kill nearly on a Carson. That nade cannot finish it off. Too far away.
They don't know.
It's a 4-on-5. What is
They
going
don't
on?
know there's a gap here, but it doesn't matter. Finally, when it's checked, you've got Cynic on the back lanes to really dig in the dagger, somehow able to go all the way around into Arch and drop the offer. It's a free upgrade and a free W round the board for the Gladiators, who can have everybody on Mag-10s go to rifles. And they keep this rock-solid start pushing forward. TeamOne, they're by down the gutter. Now they've got to go back to a save. And this is starting off almost role reversal of what it was on Ancient.
Man, I want to have the confidence that Maluka did, or rather, Pesa did in Peak and Banana. Right there. I mean, just brazen as can be. Not clearing anything. Had no flashes either. Just that one deep banana smoke, and that was enough to encourage pretty much the idea that all the banana was clear. That definitely wasn't the case.
That case needs to change, though. Like, their case right now is kind of getting cooked. It's really not looking good. Almost seems like they're in a court case against Phoenix Wright with how bad this is going. Had to drop my boy in there.
Of course.
Oh, that's one of the 2 guns, too. He's going to try to recover it, but in doing so, he might get hunted down, missing an op shot. He's able to catch the sheer luck of the draw and back away into Arches. He wants to find this refrag. That's why he's sticking around. That molly, though, going to force him out. Maybe not. Spread's not so fortunate for the likes of the Gaimin Gladiators because Carson falls to it.
She picked up there, right on the money. Oh. Gonna drop to it, B-Wills, but maybe gonna drop to this re-aggression. No Maluk. I've overstayed his welcome in that Arch side of things, and a complete stack towards that A side. They're still sticking about, but the bomb looks to reroute towards the B side. They need to make their way quickly up towards Banana here. They're gonna start to send in Stan, waiting his Cynic patiently.
I like this. I mean, eventually somebody's got to figure out what's going on, and George has got balls of steel for doing what he does right now, dude. Complete. What is going on, bro? He might even fall to the player flanking around to the apartments. Look at Pesadello. He's come back up through mid, and there's 2 players desperately low. One bullet will deal a final blow to both of them. B-Wills just wants to play his life so he can mitigate the damage, but no. George didn't move a muscle, and for it, he'll be rewarded with the kill on a Barton. And somehow, after all the chaos ensues, the Gaimin Gladiators should stomp to their 5th.
This round's so incredibly chaotic right there. But you're right, after the dust settles, the odds of IDK getting anything here is slim to none. Make it 0-5 right now as well for him. And 0-5 for TeamOne in the scoreline.
Like, I want to say this is a must-win round, but it doesn't matter if it is. Like, I just feel the proactivity from TeamOne is losing them this game. It's like there's a push and pull to everything a team does. And right now, the Gladiators are playing super slow, super safe, super passive. And the way you abuse that is you in a smart way, take space. You use your utility to take it, and then you hold on aggressively, set up extra lines of defense. That's not what they're doing.
IDK able to get on the board though. And like you said, all this aggression, sometimes it comes back to punish you, but on that occasion, at least it equalizes things. They're ready to fight for this heart side control, and an off-angle Pesadilla just going to bite the bullet right there. Of course, Barton, though, available for the trade. Repeating for seconds, but limited to 2. Very nice on that second kill as well. Tricky to land, but it does leave TRK in a pretty solid position on the bomb site, but they've already killed 3 on A. They don't expect another, and TRK going to walk away with kind of a freebie right there.
Oh my lord, he's just slipped the net for the perfect timing. TRK has got no idea! And in the middle of the site, he is shell-shocked by the position of Cynic, who leaves it all up to the 1v1. IDK, this is the closest TeamOne has been to finding a round. Could very well come off the back of it, but he's going to go ahead and massive balls walk up through the arch smoke, be rewarded for it, and the op is even recoverable too. The cherry on top for TeamOne's first CT-sided round, and for them, hopefully many more to come.
You'd hope so, if you want a competitive map too, right? If you want TeamOne to be competitive in this event, it needs to start here on Inferno. But still, that's a tough first round to gather, right? I mean, it came down to winning a 1v1. So obviously that's going to have impact on your economy long term. You can see that they're not really in a healthy position, but at least you're walking away with the start. Step by step, you can start to claw your way back, but you have to string it together.
Yeah, I mean, this can't just be a one-and-done round. And these nades are going to be so big, man. Even though it might not be as worth as you think. Like, that's IDK on 1 HP. That's Pesadillo turned from 4 to 3 body shots. That's the B site left so weakened, they've got to pull in the open Maluki to help them out. And even he's second-guessing himself as the utility starts to fade away. Some responded utility might not do it. Yeah, no. Carson just lanes up through it, and he's probably going to double down with it. Yeah, no questions there. IDK, no response, and Carson is unhinged right now as he peeks in CT completely dry and doesn't even get punished.
Just so incredibly good right now. I mean, that's not the first time we've seen him just find an unreasonable level of success on the entry. On Ancient, he was doing the same exact thing, right? Where he was just peeking middle through all of the utility, through all the flames, through all the turmoil, and finding kill after kill after kill. And now he's doing it again here on the B side of Inferno. Op, gonna drop there, Cynic. He's what I like to call the op lurk, or at least looking for the exits. That's
I mean, that's the thing on right now that I'm noticing with this op, just too strict, too static. You have to be mobile with it, especially on a map like Inferno, where the Opera can single-handedly win you rounds in games. You can't buy the books play it. You can't say, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to play Arch and, you know, move around according to what happens. Like, you have to take initiative.
I'm with you. But a lot of that initiative has been punished quite nicely. It's a very tough situation. It was kind of the situation that the Gladiators found themselves early on in Ancient, where, you know, we were talking about you need map control. That's a necessity, right? But when you try for map control, when you try for some of these set play aggressive movements and you get punished so handedly, you know, your confidence starts to dwindle. And I think that's the same boat that we see currently. Oh, TeamOne and
straight up.
I have to agree. That's a freebie. That's exactly what they were hoping for, right?
It worked. Like, the problem is now, since he missed that shot, he honestly might just think, oh, well, it's not going to work anymore. Like, it worked. You caught them off guard. He had utility out. You just missed. Well, this is proactive. He's gone around the world, and he's going to keep going forward, or at least so I thought. I thought he was just going to clear out the corner, maybe take a peek towards Banana, but now that Molly's going to force him away, and I think Carson's even spotted the long barrel of the AWP at the half wall. So, might call the troops back to A if things don't go well, but he's trying to take a bit of a gamble above this wall. Nah, not one that you're going to win. As soon as he peeks in, Maluki's got a free pick.
There you go. I mean, popping a shot off towards mid, probably not thinking that that op is positioned over towards that B side. A lovely reposition, but a lovely response back from Stan. Oh, brazen on the peek out of Porch, though. Trades delivered, though, and that was the goal. He just seemed to be the bait. Now position spotted on TRK. There's just no escape, right? You can't fight your way out of that position. It's too much to ask. 7 likely locked in here as the op of Maluke and Pesa certain to save here.
Whoa. What happened to TRK? Is he having some tech issues? I assume. Okay.
Yeah.
He had to dip and rejoin. He had to bring that one back a little bit. But this is just the scoreline that continues to haunt the Brazilians.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Hold your breath.
We are. What
Hold
do you
your
think?
breath.
You know, just defuse the bomb with God mode on? They're going to turn on no clip?
You never know.
It's not cheats, it's just lag.
Oh man, I can't believe I lagged on top of the bomb. Oh jeez, I just didn't know what to
can't
do
believe
other than
while I was defusing, that
defuse.
lag saved me from getting shot.
Well, you see, bullets 1 through 11 were clearly a miss.
That is a throwback.
11 to 15 looked on, but due to recoil inaccuracy.
What is it, like 15 to 21 bad spray control?
Yeah. All-time classic.
That's real. I can't believe it, dude.
It's real. Just like
the score.
this score.
Stole
beat me to
Stay
it.
mad.
1 to 7. We finally got there. We got there eventually. You were right.
You said it reverse, buddy. Say it right. Come on. Say the line, Bart.
7-1.
Yeah!
Sorry. I'm honestly not too. I understand it's a meme. No idea where it comes from. Soccer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Germany versus Brazil.
Germany versus Brazil. The more you know. World Cup 2014?
Don't ask that question. I won't be able to answer.
That was a shot in the dark.
I don't know, man. TeamOne, they got to start picking it up. This is another chance now with the rifles coming back out, but the B-sided, at least hold, pretty low on utility. Maluki's supposed to be the quick assistance, but they've just used up their last smoke. As soon as that fades, even if they wait for it, they're just going to go. Nah, no reason to wait. 1 for 1, but how many more? Pesadelo on the elevated angle at New Box. At least holds the line for as much as the B-side hold is worth, but now we fall 3 on 3. Bomb to be planted. Maluki won't get the lineup. And with an op and lackluster utility, I wouldn't be shocked if they just called this off, but George is hot on their heels. So even if they go for it, they'd be walking into a trap sat right by the Gladiators themselves.
Yeah, George has cut off here. So they almost have to go for it. Otherwise, they're just dead the right side of the way. And there's only 1 kit. That's on the AWP. And now flanking out. They're all just going to just drop within an instant. Maluke going to fight his way out of this position, but there is no escape. Every angle cut off. And he's not getting out of this. The bomb's going to get him if he doesn't.
Dude, they are just feeling themselves right now. Like, how many rounds do you think the Gladiators are getting this half?
At least 8, if I had to guess.
At least 8. All right.
I'm going to say at least 8. And we can guarantee that.
I think I'm going to say 7.
Conservative in your prediction.
Of course.
Respect it.
I mean, with the lag and all, you never know if, you know, we already lagged on top of the bomb and the bullets clearly missed, so maybe the lag will take a round with it too.
Revert back to 1-7. 7-1, sorry. Oh, God.
Nope.
But I don't think we're going to revert whatsoever. again with the proactivity, but again, it's met with middling results here. And instant 3 on 5. And look at that. I mean, they've got a minute 25 left to work on. The world is their oyster at the moment. They can choose anywhere they want to go. They know there's going to be re-aggression as well. So all they have to do, wait these smokes out and let TeamOne just walk right into their crosshairs.
I'm actually kind of surprised they're starting to lean towards B, because in the past, Maluki's been that quick rotator, and Pesadello has always been the B player. So I'm really shocked they aren't even toying with the idea of maybe taking Bracket's control, trying to take out some of the rotations. But this re-aggression is surely coming whether they like it or not. And right now, it doesn't seem like they're the biggest fans of it. Carson's falling over in logs, and on 1 HP, Pesadello lives to tell the tale. Maybe not for long if he keeps putting in bullets behind the smoke. George, though, finally turns his attention towards the A play with his teammates behind him. Bomb on the back of Stanislaw, but now they've added another kill to the tally. It's caused TeamOne to completely not know what's going on. Barton is still tucked into the cubby in this box, and if he goes uncleared, could potentially spell disastrous. Bomb about to be dropped in mini, but the trade is right back at him.
See
So
how careful they're playing it too. I mean,
yeah,
that's just a 3 on, or what was it, 4 on 2 right there, and no one's giving them an inch right there. I mean, you got Stan playing so careful, clearing out every angle he possibly can before he ever really has to take a duel, and just clean as ever on the trades. The spacing just pristine. The Gladiators, you can definitely see why it's their map pick on the T side. Again, we'll talk about the CT side when it comes around. That was where they struggled with, but if they just give themselves such an advantage here in the first half, I don't think it'll matter too much.
I don't know. I don't think I can say that confidently, especially after what we saw against ATK. That 11-4 start just got them nowhere. They got absolutely steamrolled in the second half. And while I guess, yeah, it's a bit different. This time, it's not 11-4 going out of T, it's going out of CT. Well, again, that's sparring, it's 11-4. But I don't know. I'm not sold on the Gladiators just yet. There were too many mistakes in that first series for me to say any lead is a given, unless it's like 12-3 and worse. I guess that's a bit off the chain.
I mean, that's fair enough, but I will say ATK a whole another caliber of opponent right now than TeamOne. I feel like, you know, TeamOne not going to abuse those mistakes. They're not going to have those individuals step up in the same way. I mean, they certainly are lacking a Bowden on the CT side that they have to deal with right now, and that's, you know, that op presence specifically is something to note.
No.
I mean, you were talking about it earlier. Not having that same level of impact. Bowden was so fluid throughout the map, and to Luke's credit, he has been too, but it's not the same impact delivered from it.
Please spam it.
I know, it
Just
looks
do
like he wants to.
He's just
Go
holding.
flash.
Just do it. Just go up to that window and go buck wild, bro.
Go fuck, I love that. Buck wild. Come on now.
Oh, come on, man. Ugh.
Ah!
Yeah! But the wrong way.
Close.
Come on.
Give him a little scare. Oh!
Pause. Oh, he's gonna go peek it normally. What a loser.
What a normie. Not a normal peak right there from Pace. So that flash was, well, I'll say telegraphed.
All jokes aside, that spam is actually doing wonders for the offensive Gaming Gladiators.
Oh.
It's not only kept players on A, but it's weakened the B defense of doing so. It made them go back and turtle up into the site. Like, they were able to take Banana for pretty much free off of that. And another round right behind it. Like, this is double digits confirmed. For those of you who doubt, I got some bad news for you.
That's actually a great point, right? I mean, you're so focused on avoiding the spam, right? You're not thinking about the rotations that need to take place. They kind of, you know, obviously the B side cut a couple of HEs early on. I believe like near 100 damage was done.
Oh, that was audacious. Why didn't you reload? You had 6 bullets. Ooh, hold up. This is getting costly. You need to lose that off. But B-Wills could probably recover it. Gonna walk up, bring it into his own hands, get away, say, yeah, I'm not happy with you having this.
So, I love how, like, Cynic is the one doing a lot of the hunting right now for Gaming Gladiators. In some of these late round scenarios, right? He's not scared to dive on in with the, maybe ill-advised, yes, but is it fun to watch? Kind of.
Well, they finally call a timeout. It takes till 10-1 for TeamOne to see that there is an issue. Yeah.
Oof.
But imagine right here. This is where it turns around. I'm not coping.
I mean, if you're onto something there, then you gotta give some credit to whatever's being said. I mean, coach potentially having some weight in the server right now with this timeout called in.
I mean, we did say there's going to be growing pains. There are definitely growing pains right now.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. They've been going through some growing pains for a little while now as well, right? I mean, with all the new additions, with players kind of in and out, you don't really, you don't get the best ideas to what, in the grand scheme of things, we're really going to get out of this TeamOne roster. And right now, it just doesn't seem like a whole lot. But it's still early days, right? Only 8 days with the likes of Barton in this roster, and not many officials played. So, again, struggles for sure, but that's to be expected when you bring in new players and try and build up a core again. Oh my god.
Oh my god. He just... I am so sorry for CRK, but IDK is not sorry for what he does on the response. A 3-man spray down says Banana is off limits. You might get a lucky shot through the wall, but when the vision actually starts to go the way of TeamOne, so do the kills. And maybe they did get some pre-game talk or some timeout talking in the middle of it. Because now all of a sudden, Gaimin Gladiators find themselves down 2v4. They're going to have to crank into a very stacked up A site. Not a single weakness in it, it seems. Oh, wait, hold on. He's getting caught. Oh, no, he's not. You're welcome, TeamOne. I gave you that.
Showing a little bit of a shadow, though. The big advantage for Carson.
And
He'll
they know
take the head
IDK's still
clean
on B.
off. He's alone. Very much isolated there, but what a great bit of awareness there from Maluke. Proactive on the repeat here, and IDK not really going to be too much of a factor in this round. Right now, it's going to come down to Carson. Trying to close out on a 2-on-1. They've looped around each other's site. Got to be clear, and Carson's going to be able to punch in those numbers here. Just has to be careful. It's back's turn. Now the plant going to start. Barton so close to it, though. You'd like his odds of closing this round out. Is he not going to pepper some smoke spam? No. Oh, wait for that second tap, but no kill found out just yet. He's going to slip on by. Okay. IDK to close things out with a 4K. He just wants to give him one off the ace. But a great round from IDK.
Say, man. Bro. Imagine, right? Imagine the world where he doesn't get the kill, runs out of bullets, and gets killed, and IDK is all of a sudden left 1v1 with 1 HP.
Yeah, I was imagining the world where Carson fakes that bomb plant and Barton starts to pop some shots through this smoke, hoping that he can deny it and gets caught. But really well played from him, despite some struggles to actually find the kill. But there you go from IDK. That was so necessary, because I feel like a couple of those rounds when they were heading in towards B, it was Pesa doing all the defensive work, and IDK just kind of being a warm body that Pesa can kind of bait off of. And right there, he just sprays them all down single-handedly. So a turnaround that was oh so necessary for TeamOne.
A lot of utility used up in the early stages. TeamOne, with their attempts to try to take banana control, have used up almost all of their Molotovs. In fact, only 2 left. Those are on the A site. At least they should be. So now the stance by the Gaimin Gladiators gets a bit more aggressive. You could see George and B-Wills both want to make their way out of Boiler, and there's only really one player looking at it right now. That's Maluki with the open arch. As soon as the smoke comes out, Barton is probably going to be all lonesome. Stuck under Forge. B-Wills with his first clear, but he's not able to find the pick. George is, so it's 4-on-4.
Oh
Make that
God.
3 as 2 A-site defenders take a tumble. George takes space. Into the site he goes, and the off of Maluki is the only thing left to try to respond. George with every... No, Cynic stole it away, but... Still another kill for the Gladiators that should add them up to an 11th round here shortly.
Yeah, nothing you can do here. A-side post plant. It's just not going to work out for you. This is just throwing punches at air if you try and retake this one. Even though the scoreline's so bleak, it's just not going to happen. And right there, you just see a very aggressive movement. You can see how little util the Gladiators are really required to have success in that round, right? They threw, a couple flashbangs that were really well placed. But for the most part, that arch side smoke that blocks off the op of Maluke is going to just win them that round. It isolates those porch players. And when they're in that much of a committed position, you can't afford to be that isolated. And that came back to bite them at the end of the day.
And now we're seeing the Gladiators again, 11 rounds on one half. And I don't think that's the end of it. Something tells me this could easily be 13-2, 12-3. I wouldn't be shocked. This is probably the only stance they're going to be able to take against that fact. Maluki with the op again, but he needs to have an impact. He needs to be the difference maker, because right now, this passive style of opping, playing quick rotator back in Arch isn't going to work. And I know he missed the first shot, but he just vacates back to Arch again. Time and time again, they've done this, and time again, it hasn't worked.
That one smoke's gonna isolate him. That's what we were talking about that last round. No smoke's thrown out just yet, but now they have the op posted up. They can't get past this line. So much presence stacked over towards that A side, but it's all a ruse. It's all a bit of a fake here. 4 players committed towards the A side, and Paysa left on an island as they take full cart control. This retake utility is all a facade.
And they know it. They're just going to go pouncing straight through it. Throw a smoke in CT and put your foot on the gas, boys. There's only one man here. Castadello has been left all by his own, and he won't even get a kill. Only an 8 damage as everybody comes in for the retake. There's 2 smokes, 1 nade to help them out. Above the smoke flies Carson, and he takes another with them. They already call it off. They already call it a save. Maluki's op will not be pulling any heroics in this round. B-Wills, he might even catch another man unsuspecting. Barton's been spotted crossing into Boiler as they go for the hunt. TeamOne are just eager to hold on to their guns.
What an insane reaction right there. Perfect calling coming through from the Gladiators. You absolutely love to see it. B-Will's lurking about. Gonna catch Barton. Big pickups right there. And the op shot missing from Maluka. He just can't seem to nail it tonight. And that's just not what you need on Inferno CT side. It's not going to get any easier in the second half coming.
Well, there's that 12th and probably a 13th behind him. Maluki, please do not overextend here, my friend. Ooh. Okay. He got it. He saved it. We're chilling.
Never a doubt. Yeah, like you said, 3-12 is the best scoreline you can get here. Worst case scenario is 2-13, and that's just no cushion, right? You lose the pistol, you lose the game. And so, I gotta make do with pots and pans right now, with the util being kind of low, and with what seems like their CT calling just not working out. But Maluke is gonna go proactive here. Flashed off the angle though, and forced off the line at the moment. At the very least, it's still a 5-on-5 held on to, but look at this fast play. George already out of apartments is going to collect.
Trade's there, though. Not too far out of hand, though. They still want to get a bit faster with this one. Put some pep in their step.
Oh, my God.
What is that shot? He walks up, takes a dink, and he's just unscathed by it. And even takes space right behind it. He's going all the way into the arches. Pasadello blasts back in, but only to his own demise. Cynic and his op have doubled down, and they split across the middle. Barton and Maluki on opposite ends of the map from one another. Barton sat behind the hay bales. And this is an off angle you're probably not going to clear so desperately. B-Wills comes walking in, and Stanislaus the one who has to trade, surprisingly enough. They leaves it all up to the B-rotator, and Maluki doesn't run up with the op. In fact, just gives it away 13-2. The Gaimin Gladiators have taken a strong stance.
Yeah, that's for sure here. I mean, we'll see if TeamOne has any punches back on the Gladiators right after this break.
Stop this feeling. It's setting all my doubts on fire. Ooh, like you won't believe it. Won't let a moment pass me by. Too late, can't win. I'm giving in, 'cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning, and it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. Ooh, morning light so blinding. It's on the ceiling and the walls. Where is my name? 'Cause I can't find it. Those early memory lane walls. But I know it's the price that you pay. Ooh, for living it up on Saturday. I can't win, I'm giving in, 'cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning, and it keeps me dancing when I feel something
It doesn't matter. We seem too young to understand. For the better. The weather changes when we dance. Belong together. Catch the sunsets, riding waves. We stay forever. Where the rhythm never ends. 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 Where the rhythm never ends.
Second half of play, and someone needs to save TeamOne's day this instant because things aren't going too well for them. They need to bounce back. They need a little bit of resurgence here, and we'll see if we can start with a pistol round. As again, we talked about that being a necessity as they look to rush in towards B.
Cynic posted up first, trying to take some contact, in which he does too! And one of them completely blind. Carson with the flashback in. Nothing but targets, and he even stands in the fire. Cockiness is showing, and it's working too. 2v3. And Stanislaw is still backed up into the site alongside one of his comrades. Bomb spotted on IDK. It's all a distraction. It's all a ruse. B-Wills can take his time to shoot off that head. It's left all to Pesadello. And while he picks up Stanislaw, he won't be picking up anymore. The Gaimin Gladiators with another pistol might have just sealed this game.
Yeah, I hate to be someone who says there is no chance, but this is at that point, right, where there's no real bouncing back into this one.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
God. Oh, God, there's two. Oh, there's three.
Of the Negev is back. Let's go.
Oh, man. Bro, if you don't think things are going wrong, I don't know what would tell you. There are 3 big boys in the server, and Cynic is sitting here with a Negev, just waiting for somebody to peek. Oh,
Come
no.
on.
Oh, no.
Charge it up.
Here's the magic of the Negev, too. I love it, because you see people just wait so long with them, and then as soon as they take a shot, they don't stop. Like,
Charge it up. You
it's
gotta rev
literally
it up.
the element of surprise. Are they actually double half-falling Negev?
You can't get past
Oh my
2
God,
Negev
they are.
spamming.
They are.
Imagine
Oh
your 30
my.
seconds left. There's just no... They just continue to smoke it. Just keep
Honestly?
spamming. There's no way you can win the round.
That's a
Oh
strat.
my God.
That's a strat. Like, no joke. Oh, wow. Oh, dude.
Got bombed.
Pulled out his knife.
I think they checked out of this one. They shouldn't be, though. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a chance.
Yeah?
Again, though, you have to get the bomb. That's first things first.
No.
The Gev totem pole. It's never before seen. He dinked him.
They're run boosting. No way. There's no way. There is no way.
I'm
No,
losing
man.
my mind.
Please, bro.
I'm losing
Please.
my mind. He got bomb. He got bomb. That's good.
There is no way you're going B, homie.
It's going
There
B.
is no way you're going B.
200 IQ moves.
Is George running with it out? He is. Dude, he's strafing.
Rev it up.
So, fellas, it is not A.
They've been bamboozled.
Dude,
Don't worry.
Stanislaw's
George
gonna
is
win
calling
the
it
round
clear.
before George even gets there.
The Gev has quite a bit of travel time to it, but both players heading through CT at the moment. Pesadillo, ready for this. He hears both footsteps. Is he going to commit to this fight? Flashbang going to really cause some complications.
no
It fully blinds him. You can do nothing about it. Doesn't finish the job with a Negev, but certainly will finish the job.
You know, seeing the Negev reminds me of the thing that annoys me the most in this game.
Things
The
going through smoke.
M249, aka the most expensive gun in the game, does not one-hit headshot. Oh, yeah, guys. We need a technical pause. We need a tech pause. We got to talk this one over. They're really getting us right now.
Adamant, they're doing it sideways. At least they're run boosting sideways.
I swear, bro. If I see an M2... Oh, wait. We can't see an M2. You can't afford it. Thank God, man.
I agree, though. The M249 is got
It
to be
is.
one of the worst investments.
I think the M249 is the underrated troll gun. Like, dude, I can argue some viable reasons to buy a Negev. I can't for the M2. I actually just can't.
What about the PP Bison? Think that's a good troll gun?
It's a decent one.
It's a fun
decent.
one.
But at that one, it's like, why not just like buy a P90? You know?
It's because it has a whole stack of ammo for it. 64.
That's the best console.
Go.
Oh,
Full
no.
throw back
Okay.
there to throw the HE towards middle. There's a little bit of
There are
damage
3
there.
Negevs again.
Damn, looks good. Oh gosh. Scary stuff
Both
with the
of the
double app
M4s are
setup.
playing together in Brown Halls. They are both sitting here trying a game, and
Oh.
it's so far working. Stanislaw just got domed by Barton. Now the A site setup is taking a bit of a tumble. There's only 2 men here.
Yeah, that's a really well placed flash from Pesadilla right there. Fantastically done. And
Oh
Barton
my.
playing with fire right there, catches some damage on the way out. B-Will still sticking around though. Oh man, he's usually so sharp, usually nails those 9 times out of 10, but
Dude.
look at this. Cynic has so many low HP bars heading into the Negev, and that's where things could get a little bit interesting.
There are 3 one-tap possibilities for this big boy machine gun. Too bad he doesn't know somebody's wrapped all the way around their library and he's a
so
dead
sad.
man walking. That is unfortunate.
Turn around. Please. Ah! I wanted to see it work so bad.
What, like the 180 flick one-tap?
George did it.
With the Negev?
Yeah. There's a guy flanking Banana, he just 180'd him. Last round. It happens.
Oh. Carson. Wait. IDK is so scared, bro. He does not want to touch the... Oh, no. Oh, no. No,
I heard like
please, the
4
humanity.
bullets shoot out of the... Negev.
Humanity. No, no, dude.
Okay,
Everybody's 1 HP.
that does so much damage right there. Was he on full HP?
Yep. You didn't know that? Then I got 2 taps.
I'm gonna start buying the Negev.
I'm telling you, bro. There are actual reasons.
They downgraded to the Galils, unfortunately. Maybe they can toss them to their teammates. Oh, they're very low on money though.
I told you, I could argue legitimate reasons to buy an Negev.
I agree. I'm part of this.
You're on the train?
I'm on the train.
Yes,
I've
sir.
boarded.
Oh, there's no getting off anymore.
It's official.
That also includes the Nova.
I feel like I didn't read the terms and conditions there, and neither
That's on
did
you.
B Wills. Bowling B
Well, these are
comes
4
with
on
lots
5.
of fire.
And this is a legitimate buy. Like, the Gaimin Gladiators are trying to close this one out. They threw all caution to the wind and threw as much, well, decent buys as they could out there. As decent as it gets with a deal and scraps. But now those upgrades can be fielded. You get that gun back into your friend's hands, and we turn back to 4 on 4. This one not looking so favorable for TeamOne if it keeps going this way. Carson sat behind a bit of a weird smoke. And IDK, no idea of Carson's push. The flash distracts, and a man advantage is found through all of the mischief. Somehow the Gaimin Gladiators, as soon as the seriousness comes back out, it might just end the map in series.
Looks like they've stopped the funny business and have gotten right back into winning ways here. Cynic has to be prepped for this though. DRK catches him off guard but can't control the aim in time. Carson gonna peek off the back of that as well, but look at this presence on A. 30 seconds left. There's no... Oh, never mind. That kills everything. Call it quits.
Is he
Go
gonna
ahead
be up there?
straight in towards B. That's 2 of the flanking players found out, and right in towards Moto. Barton gonna let one slip on by. Maybe too far there. Get a knife out, yeah.
You gotta take this play. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Before
there's
it gets
no way you're finding.
too crazy.
Yeah, eventually you might consider like he just turns around to check an arch flank. So I'm kind of with it, and Stanislaus just gonna call it a save on this A1S. So I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's doable. I don't think I can even give you a world where it's doable. But my question is, how far can they take it? Like, how close can they actually make it? Also, banger skin.
That is very loud. I like it.
The Chanticos.
Mm-hmm.
Chanticos is like my top 3.
Pretty sick.
Number 1, kill confirmed. Number 2, Chanticos. Number 3, probably like best in space.
Okay.
I don't count knife skins.
I gotta get into the print streams nowadays. Like those are.
Overrated.
Hmm.
Overrated.
Agree to disagree.
I'm not saying they're bad. They're not. They're nice. But the way some people put them, nah. I also have bad memories with it. When I went to an event, you know, I was looking at my buddy's inventory. We were looking at the differences in prices of print streams. And out loud, I was like, it's that much different? And a girl walked up to me and made fun of me for saying that. So.
It sounds like a scarring.
She was
scarring
like, oh,
story
wow.
there.
And then pointed and laughed.
I hate that for you. Very sorry.
It is unfortunate, man.
I'm very sorry that TeamOne is
No
in this
way.
position where they make this round seem possible. That is so unbelievable. But okay, back to the real world
Thank
here.
the Lord, bro.
And though hanging about, he's got the rifle. They've dropped another kill and the bomb inside of CT
reload.
spawn.
You have 3 bullets.
He would have 8 if it was a month ago.
The bomb is still in the smoke.
There you
I
go.
don't. Was he like waiting for it? I'm like confused.
Grab the bomb and going B?
No, 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 no. Okay, they're staying. Oh, okay,
Okay.
I saw them start to transition back out banana, and I
Yeah.
thought they were gonna go away, and I was worried because Cynic is not gonna get cleared in pit there.
Been all over the map right there, Cynic. No getting passport. He's the doorman.
Knife him. Coward.
He's like, when you're down 4-15, you cannot go for.
And when you're down 15-5, if you want to prove that you're good, you do it right now.
Sure, that
There
was.
ain't no way you didn't see that coming. Ain't no way.
I didn't. I honestly, you didn't hint at it this time, so I didn't see it coming. Usually, you're always like, "Oh my god, I can't wait till it's 15-5 for some mysterious reason." But this time, there was no words about it. Spam through the smoke, though. Oh, this is not the way you want to start off a round. I think that Cynic's flash blinded up both Stan and George, so that's 2 freebies given over to Barton. No questions asked. Uh-oh.
Oh, TRK. He's in a bit of a dangerous spot right now. If the opposition had stuck around B-Wills, he probably could have ended up finding that kill if he just stuck around on the half wall. So, I'd be a bit more cautious. But to the counterpart, the Gladiators most certainly aren't. I mean, you could just see they're pushing smokes. And that overzealousness, it's going to start losing them rounds. Like, right now, this is 5-on-3. I already probably count this round done. But as it stands, it's a bit of a gamble stack. Cynic even cheating over on a speedway rotation, and they're about to come walking straight into it.
Yeah, this is potentially very dangerous. They're gonna commit in towards this B side. They are going to go all in. 2 kills instantly, and that's a wake-up call. 3-on-3 now. B-Will still standing in the second orange's position, but his teammate pushing through the smoke. Oh, what a collapse! They walk right into the trap. They walk right into the stack, and Gaimin Gladiators close it out. 16-5 a dom.